All right. This is just a little video about the Amazon Fire Stick, the newest version with the voice, and it does have an issue. And I've done a little research, and a lot of people have had issues with it overheating and shutting off, and some folks even get the little message on the TV that says that it's too hot, whatever. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. Some folks, drill holes, which, I did do that, and it seemed to do okay with that. Um, Other folks, there's a lot of different things on there. So my solution was, this thing's on the back of your TV. Your TV's generating some heat, depending. Amazon sends you this, extender cable, which, it works, it does its job. Well, my solution to this, and I was having issues myself with it shutting off and rebooting, and it does get very, very hot when you're downloading and doing what you need to do, and you're streaming and you're downloading apps and whatnot. Sorry for the shaky video. Anyway, and so my solution was to get a longer extender cable to take it, back away from the TV a little bit more to get it away from that heat. And I also found some little heat sinks. They're designed for the Raspberry Pi, and in this particular set you get 5 of these larger ones that I've already got on here. You get a bunch of these little ones here, and some basically copper plate heat sinks. So what I've done is I've cut holes in the case. I mean, if you're halfway mechanically inclined, you can figure out how to get the case open. It's really, really easy. There's one guy he spends like 10 minutes just showing you how to open the case, and I don't have time for all that. But anyway, so what my solution was the little heat sinks and opening holes in the case, obviously, so the heat sinks can stick through the casing. And it's not a hard project. It's a little time consuming, and obviously, if you're going to go to this extent, if you have any issues with your Fire Stick, there is no way you're going to be able to send this back and get a new one. So, just keep that in mind. That if you have any other issues with your Fire Stick besides the overheating and whatever else, that's pretty easily fixed. Yeah, you'll basically have to buy a new one. So just keep that in mind. And the other thing that I found in my trying to figure out, how do this thing, overheat so bad is use the wall outlet that comes with it. There's a way, and there's different videos on here. You can actually shut off your Fire Stick without unplugging it. There's videos on YouTube that show you how to do that. But yeah, definitely use the wall outlet. I know you can get power off of your TV, the USB on your TV, but it does not supply enough power. It really doesn't. So, yes, definitely use the wall outlet. Yeah. So, like I said, my solution was obviously this thing gets pretty hot. Even when it's operating normally, it gets pretty freaking hot. And you'll see that and so like I said, sorry about the shaky video again, trying to hold the camera and talk at the same time. So this was my solution. Put some heat sinks on these things. Makes sense, at least in my opinion. Aside from that, I have little to complain about on this. I'm downloading Kodi and putting add-ons on Kodi and downloading this and flipping through that. And like I said, these things get pretty warm. But I said, if you're doing stuff like that with these, definitely use the wall outlet, because like I said, the power that comes off the back of your TV, the USB, it will power this. and it will work. But when it starts drawing more amps, or whatever, during your downloads and stuff, it will shut off and restart, and it'll continue to do that. So definitely use the wall outlet. And it tells you when if you plug it into your TV and you first fire it up, it's going to tell you that, yes, there's not enough juice, to do get the full potential out of this thing. So, like I said, this was just my solution to an issue that I found with the Amazon Fire Stick. Yeah, like I said, I drilled holes. It seemed to do okay, but then I was like, well, let me just put some heat sinks on there, and so there you go. Thanks for watching.